Welcome back to the garden, everyone. It's been too long since we made some videos out here, so we're going to change that today. I have been busy lately, actually. Look, we've got a new sandbag, taller landing on the big trick jump, but today we're going to be working on the dirt jump line. We've actually piled up a landing already, so we're going to finish that off, build some ramps as well. So this line is going to be 2 jumps up top. It's going to hit the berm and then head into the last jump. So the new dirt jump line is going to be sick. It's going to have 3 jumps, hopefully all going to be super trickable. We're just going to finish that off, which is exactly what we're going to do in this video, and by the end of it, hopefully, we're going to be riding something, which is going to be cool. So, CA's going to finish off the back of the landing. I'm going to hop straight in the digger and do the front of the landing. Yeah, let's do it.
Stacked up all the back, and that's all nice and ready to be patted in and shaped.
Yeah, doesn't it look good? Lots of digging, not much talking at the moment. We're just trying to get it done. So I'm going to move on with the digger and make the run in, which is going to be maybe a roller or a double roller of some kind. But yeah, lots of dirt to move out the way. Then we need to build a ramp. The wood is on its way. So today it's just going to be dirt work, and then the next couple of weeks we'll get some wood in and make all the ramps. Right, so we're back down on the driveway, the ramp building facility. It's a nice flat area, which is always good, because today we're building not 1 but 2 ramps, both to go up on the dirt jump line, and hopefully by the end of the day we can finish them both and even have them up kind of ready to go. But that's a pretty big day, so let's see how things go. I actually did a Gen Z and asked ChatGPT to not design the ramp, because I tried that but it didn't really work very well, but it could at least tell me a few of the calculations, because I knew that I wanted about a 60-degree takeoff, and I wanted it to be about 1.8 meters tall, and I didn't know the maths to find out which radius I was going to need. So actually ChatGPT told me exactly what radius I need, which was 3.6 meters, which makes perfect sense. Got our string to draw the radius, but actually we normally use just string, but actually that's kind of stretchy, and we've done a few mistakes, especially at Darkfest when the ramps were way bigger. We actually had a bit of like a 1 or 2 centimeter difference in the radius. So I've got this cable which I just found, which is perfect length and won't be stretching at all, so our radius is going to be absolutely perfect. 3.6 meters. Right, I guess that's time to cut, hey? There we go. Only the best tools for us here. Only the best will do for our big air ramps.
Looking good in the safety specs.
Safety first always, you know.
That must be a new thing. Looks quite big again.
Now that we've made one of them, all we've got to do is trace out the same pieces 3 more times. We've got 4 for both ramps. Easy. Oh, there you go. Finally, everything's all cut, ready to take up to the back garden, which actually is quite an annoyingly big job.
What's the plan now then?
Just trying to think actually, the pressure's on. So we need to make it the right width, because these 2 are going to be the base of our ramp. Yeah, then we need to start making a bit of a frame, don't we? So these bits here, we probably need to do, put these in here, and then start making the cross braces. We just got to make sure it's the right width. Yeah, always bigger than you think actually when you start putting the ramps together, don't they? Looked like there was loads of space in here, but now it's quite tight. So these are going to be the cross braces that go underneath the riding ply and kind of give the ramp its sort of rigidity underneath there, and it's also going to set the width. So the boards on top are 122 centimeters wide. The ply on the side is 18 mils wide, so we need to minus 2 times that to 122, which is 118.4. So these need to be 118.4 long, and they're going to screw on the inside of the ply, and then in total that's going to be the perfect width for our board to go on top. Hopefully.
In theory.
In theory, yeah. Right, so we've put the first bit of the frame together, kind of roughly where we think it's going to be, but we do need to dig it out so it's a bit flatter, and yeah, I think it'll just be a bit better if this is lower. So I'm going to hop in the digger and just do that real quick and try and make it perfectly flat whilst I'm at it. Right, we're a bit further, a bit deeper in the ground I should say now, and it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Bigger step up. Now we've made it all flat, it fits in nicely, so we just got to build it really, starting off with these cross braces to make this base nice and solid, and then we'll bolt on the top of it and it will really start looking cool. Alright, now for the most challenging and exciting part. We've got to put this top section on the bottom section.
Not that tall though. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
I thought these were just going to be little kickers for a little dirt jump.
So
A little dirt jump.
I'm taking a picture. So it's looking pretty good actually. We've decided that this is about as high as we're going to make it, but first I need to cut the flat bit into the top of the ramp. So it's been a continuous curve all the way up, a continuous perfect circle radius, but the best thing to do with a ramp is to cut a straight line off the top rather than have it all the way curved to the top. That is just better for tricks. It's better when you leave the top of the ramp, it doesn't kick your like back end up, and yeah, it's much more predictable. So for every ramp I ever build, always put like, this is quite a short one, maybe 30 centimeters of flat, but yeah, 30 or 40 centimeters of flat with no radius at the top. Always do that, and that'll make your ramps feel so much better. And the longer the jump, the more flat you should have at the top.
It looks massive from this angle because it hasn't been cut off yet.
I think that's the right height. It's bigger than I first imagined, but we also dug into the floor, so that kind of cancels it out a little bit. Boop! There it is. Full height ramp. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? I like it. Nice, yes?
No, just got carry the heavy boards up and then...
Yeah, I'd say it needs 1 or 2 more supports on the back and the ply on the top.
Nice little red finger you got there.
Small incident we've had, yeah. Stabbed myself in the finger. It's some good treatment for the wood.
Yeah, moment of truth. Put the board across and we've actually got our measurements right.
We've nailed it, yeah. It's within a few mils, which is always nice. The perfect width, hey? Yeah, so I had to get 2 of these big boards. They're actually pretty expensive. They're quite a big cost. I think the whole ramp probably costs about £400 or £500, and then these boards are like, yeah, 100 each. They're called buffalo board. I think you normally use it for like trailers and stuff, but it's got that like grippy black surface, and they're super treated as well. So it should last, like that ramp over there's lasted 4 years. So yeah, you've got to bike properly and then it lasts. There it is, ply all screwed in, top cut off, and probably one of the most solid ramps we've ever built, actually. Doesn't move at all, which is what you need. Basically, all we have to do is fill in this little bottom bit here, make it smooth, then we can grab the bike and see if it works. Wow, this thing is scary.
How'd that feel?
Super scary. I think I've ridden this bike literally once this whole year, and yeah, I thought I'd do a couple practice runs on the last safe jump before we go flying and hit that one. I mean, it's no bigger, but the landing's just a bit steeper and you never know how much speed to get, so a couple warm-up jumps, then we'll go give it a go. Quite happy to be back on the jump bike, actually. So good.
Lovely, getting the tricks in.
We're not really here for tricks there, shall we? We are here to test that jump out, so let's get over there. And then the sooner we do that, the sooner we can build the next one. And then we got the full-on set of jumps going. Ramp feels solid. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's such a good pump, isn't it, into the bottom of that. Probably got the least cool shorts and knee pad setup ever, by the way. But I literally found these shorts in my wardrobe, didn't realise how small they were, and then didn't change them. Oh!
Oh, that looked nice.
Actually, it was perfect, wasn't it? The like roll in is cool. You get such a good like zoom, trail speed from the end, like you're actually going kind of slow until that last bit. Ramp made a bit of a noise, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's that top boards. They're a bit creaky, aren't they, as we were screwing them in?
Yeah, it's just settling in. A couple more actually, that's going to be really good. And the landing, like, steepness seemed perfect. So I think it's going to be good for tricks and steep enough that you're going to get some good speed, hopefully, for this second one.
Oh, look at that, right at the top.
What a perfect jump, actually. The lip's like quick enough that it sort of gives you a good pump and a good whip into the air, but not too kicky that it takes it by surprise, unlike the last set of jumps we built here. The only thing, maybe we could make the middle of this landing a little bit steeper because it flattens out quick, but I think we'll only know that once we put the ramp in there.
I was going to say, how's the angle with my roller?
Kind of really good. It could come the tiniest bit further up here, but so far actually totally fine. Great roller, CAs.
Very nice.
Epic. Big success, I'd say, on that one. First jumps out the way, first tricks. Even with all the boards, it still feels really cool, and that just made me want to build the second ramp. Let's get started, shall we?
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed that build. I know it's been a long time coming, it took us ages, probably about 2-3 months in total. Obviously we've not been working on it full time, but yeah, this has gone on long enough. So next week we're going to have that second ramp finished and the full line running, so we can have a bit of a sesh and finally have some guys over to ride with us and have some fun. But thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the build, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.